What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome back to Get Feathered. It is time for an Aries deep dive. It may or may not resonate, and that's okay. Like it, share it, subscribe it. Come say hi by clicking the live chat button down below. Come say hello. Let me finish setting up the stream. It's podcast episode 330. I hope you're all doing well. And of course, if you would like to get on my schedule, I have availability. So links are in the description or pinned at the top of the chat. It doesn't matter where Aries is at in your chart or if you're a cross watcher, come on in. If it's your reading, let me know in the comments. I love reading your comments. So let's go ahead and drop into the reading screen and see what comes up. What's up, Michaela? Oh my gosh, it has been forever. How are you doing, beautiful? Hey, Miss Gray, how are y'all doing? Oh, this deck has been the deck this week. Like, Spirit is saying this is the deck. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, possibly Aries and their person. What's up? Could be dealing with Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Something's got to change. Something's got to change, and it's a big change. What's got to change? Somebody's got to let down a block. Is somebody going to let down a block or a guard or their defensiveness? Oh. Possibly a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Strong Aries, strong Taurus. Somebody's going to let down their guard. Why? This could be somebody you work with, somebody you're dating. Somebody's got to let down their guard. Okay. So you're dealing with somebody who is you may have been dealing with this person for quite some time. Okay. There could have been some blockages in the way, or communication issues, defensiveness or guardedness. This person may not have wanted to ever open up to love or ever apologize. I mean, you got water energy. I don't think this person was interested. Why is this about to change? This person is missing you and they're on the way back. This person may be at a distance. This person may be traveling home or traveling back. They're making some sort of travel plans or some sort of plans to return because they're missing you. Now, I don't know if there was a false start here, if there's been many opportunities here with this person, and sometimes they were good, sometimes they were bad, sometimes they were okay, but it looks like some of you, this person might be in the military, they might travel for work, they might be at a distance. This person wants to close some sort of distance, and they're going to be letting down their guard. Michaela says, I already know this is my reading. Why is this so important for my Aries? Because you have been totally confused by whether or not this person wants to be with you. Do they want to offer me something? Is there more than one person? Are they choosing me? Are they going to make me a priority here? I look great on camera today. Thank you, camera. Thank you, universe. Thank you, technology. Y'all give me just a second. Yay. Okay. And the sound is crisp. Okay. I love it. Earth sign. I also got Aquarius. I also got Gemini coming through. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So, you've been trying to figure out, is this going to be something? Thanks, Michaela. I appreciate you. Yeah. Is this the one? Is this going to be something? Are they going to prioritize me? You may have been dating this person, some of you, for years. Some of you may have been working with this person for years. dating this person, being in a relationship with this person, or working with this person, or going to school with this person for years. And you're like, oh, is this ever going to be anything? Like, oh my God, are we ever going to do this thing or what? Are you going to kiss me or what? Are we doing this or what? Something from this person. Tell me something about this person. Give me a message from this person. I lost myself for a while. So this person has just been lollygagging, taking their sweet ass time. I wish I could take back my words. So this person may have said something rude or disrespectful to you. I know I messed everything up. Okay, so you came closer than anyone. So you got close to this person, but they did not let you in fully. No. There was blockages here or defensiveness here, and it's a possibility that this person was unapologetic. They may not have moved things forward, may not have progressed things forward, may not have even wanted, I don't want to be in love. I don't love you anymore. I don't know what happened here, but it wasn't great. Tell my Aries about this blockage removal. Their heart is opening. Oh. Their heart is opening. You may have divorced this person. This person may have treated you very unfairly. They may have treated you very unfairly, and you may be getting a very large apology from this person. You may be getting an apology. This person may have said some really shitty things to you. They may have cut ties with you. You may have been in no contact with this person. You may be getting an apology, but their heart is opening up in some way, in a big way. And they may be very apologetic now for how they treated you in the past, for what they said. I wish I could take back my words. Some words were said, and there may be apologies coming in for some behaviors or some words or some things that occurred. Okay. There's going to be a change here. Why is that important for my Aries to know? Just stop. I got Libra. I've got water. I've got air. I've got strong Libra. And I've got strong earth on this. And this person, the change is that this person is a stand-up character. They are stepping in as making wise decisions, choosing to be a supportive partner, and wanting to come in, and they want no frustrations, no struggles, no difficulties, no challenges, straight up and down, want to be a supportive partner and want to stop holding back. Yeah, that's what I got. You talk about a big change and a big shift. Yup. No difficulties, no challenges, and they're opening up with the Ace of Cups. Like blocks removed. No more problems. No, I'm not saying no more problems, but no more challenges. No more. I'm not going to challenge you. No more difficulties. No more blockages. What? What? This person may have some regrets about how they treated you or what they said to you. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords. So during this time of no contact or no forward movement, this person has been dealing with heartbreak and regrets. So I was right about that. They regret not offering you something solid, maybe proposing or offering you a relationship or even trust. Maybe this person had some trust issues. I don't know. But there could have been a third party. Third party could have been money, or it could have been another relationship, whatever. Definitely a breakup or something happened here where this person didn't level things up. Well, you got an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Pentacles, and those are two of the best ones to have. That's love and apologies, renewal of love, and that's also stability and trust, commitment. You're like, am I ever going to get that Ace of Pentacles? Am I ever going to get that Ace of Pentacles from this person? Are they even worthy of me? Are they ever going to show up for me? Are they, are they ever going to pay me back the money they owe me? Whatever it is. Whoop, whoop. It's just like, am I ever going to get that commitment? Am I ever going to get their trust, or am I ever going to win them? Am I ever going to win their trust or their loyalty or their love, whatever it may be, maybe all of it? Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think this person is stepping up. And they're stepping up in a very powerful way. They're wanting to be a provider, a protector, a supportive partner. And I believe you do deserve some apologies for whatever happened here. Sharing their emotions, telling you how they feel. I think you cracked this person, or you got in their heart. If this was a hard ass or somebody difficult to deal with, I think you got in there. I think whatever you said or whatever you did, I think it got in there. And they have had time to think about it. They've had time to think about what they said or what they did or what happened between the two of you. And there is missing you energy and remorse and regrets for hurting you or for not offering you something more. Oh. What does this look like moving forward? Okay. So this person still has some issues that they need to work through, whether it be money or stability wise or health wise. There's some things that they're kind of avoiding. They're avoidant to a degree. They do want to heal with you. I have Aquarius energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, again, a lot of earth energy. So a lot of like this person may thrive when they feel their best, and they are at their best when they are making money, and who isn't, right? But they feel better about life in general when they are more confident and secure, and that has a lot to do with their finances. Okay, so things will move forward slowly after a period of healing. There has to be some sort of healing that happens here, and that's, I believe, in the fact that if they come in with an apology, are you going to allow them back into your life, or are you going to avoid them? Because, I mean, to be honest with you, you're like, what the hell are we doing here? What happened here? Am I ever going to get anything from this? Well, you may have somebody that does run or does slip away from time to time and doesn't really tell you where they're at or what they're doing or where they're going. And I don't think it's a bad thing with this person. I just think that this person sometimes just needs time to themselves. Don't we all? Yes, we do. But I think for this person, it's easier for them to just avoid certain things, right? What's up, Mr. Dan? Have a good one. Enjoy your coffee. And this one is, they need time away to stabilize themselves. Maybe they just needed to take some time out to go through these emotions and to go through these feelings and to feel the stuffs on a deeper level, to miss you so that they could come back prepared to offer you something moving forward, right? But this is a person who really, they may just be used to being on their own. I don't think this is a bad thing. Okay? No, it's a, they may be avoidant, or they may avoid conflict. This is a person who likes to escape, to get out on their own, to maybe take a walk, or maybe take some time away to just recalibrate and rebalance themselves, to get their shit together, or to feel stable again, right? They may have a tendency to self-sabotage. They may have a sassy mouth. Aries can handle that, no problem, right? No problem. Okay. What does this look like moving forward? Okay. So there is a possibility that the two of you, if you can't let this heartbreak go, if you can't let go of the pain of the past, or a third party, or whatever it may be, pain of the past, issues that have happened, if you can't get over that heartbreak, get over that third party, get over that hump, whatever it was, the difficulty, if you both can't get over it, you're looking at somebody, especially if you are blocking this person, if you are defensive or guarded, this person is going to, they're not going to rush anything. This is a person who's not rushing. They're showing up as a Knight of Pentacles. They're not wanting to rush anything. So if they feel like you are rushing, or if you are catty or vindictive, or you really have a trash mouth, or you're argumentative, you want to have an argument or a disagreement, you want to say nasty stuff, they're going to block you. They're going to block this, and they're going to throw up those walls again. Okay? So this is dependent on both of you, on whether or not you can communicate from a healed place and heal this, or it's going to be nasty again. It's going to go right back to the nastiness that happened before. Right? Yeah. You got to be able to put that pain of the past behind you, right? Some of you are moving on. Some of you have already moved on, and some of you are moving on. Some of you are moving, relocating, traveling. Some of you are moving on. You are communicating with new people, opening up your heart in new ways. And this person coming back may stress you out a little bit. Although you do think about them from time to time, this person is controlling. You may feel like this person doesn't have your back. They're not a supportive partner. They're very controlling. They want it their way all the time, and that stresses you out. Even though you may care about them, some of you are just like, yeah, this communication is coming in, and that's great, but this person did not treat me fairly. They treated me very poorly. It was all about them, and it was very selfish, and it was very self-centered. And here they come. Well, some of you are moving on to new loves and and maybe even in a new partnership. This, or that's where you're thinking about heading. Okay. When this person comes in to communicate. Some of you, this could be between now and Sagittarius season. I've got Aries and Taurus energy here. You may already be married or in another connection when this person comes in, and that may stress you out because it's like, I wanted this with you how long ago? And you lost yourself, or you disappeared, or you did whatever, and now you're coming back to be a partner, to want to be with me. Sometimes it happens like that, where you're moving, and then some of you, this is future projected, where you're in a partnership or possibly married, and this person comes in wanting to be a partner, and you're like, too late. My heart's already involved with somebody else. And that's going to be a little stressful. That's going to, you may get a midnight text or a midnight call, and your boo is like, or your husband or your wife is like, who's that? Oh, shit, This is a thing of the past, and they just showed up. I have no idea. What do you say to that? That could cause problems in your connection. Anyway, this is intense because this person is showing up in different energy. There is going to be communication coming. So, I think a lot of the stress is going to be the fact that they didn't want to be with you before, or you're in something new and solid and loving, and now they're returning the call. Now they're returning the text. Now they want to be, God dang. That's stressful. It's stressful for me as a reader, because I can just only imagine. I can only imagine how that would be. But for some of you, that's not the case. You may be waiting for this person to improve things. I'm actually shocked at this, but the majority of you feel like this person played you, or they were too inconsistent. They were on again, off again. They come and go as they please. They disrespect you however they disrespect you. A lot of you feel like this person, and I'm quite shocked that you're not interested in this person. Like, a lot of you don't even want to know. A lot of you don't want this person to return. You're not interested in a second chance or giving them a second chance. I'm actually quite shocked at that, because there's been a lot of you that have waited to figure out whether or not this is something you want. Or will they ever be or give or do? Can I ever trust them? Will they ever offer me anything? There's a lot of you that are not interested in that second chance. So the majority of you have already made the decision that you're not interested in giving this person a second chance, that you really don't care to know where they've been or what they've got or what they want. Maybe you just showed up here for the reading just because you enjoy listening to my readings. I don't know. Or maybe you just needed validation. This is quite shocking. The cool thing here is a lot of you really do deserve an apology from this person. And I hope that you get it. If you want it, cool. If not, that's cool too. But the fact that somebody's stepping up and being responsible and showing up with an apology, a very deeply, deeply felt apology, I think that it's a beautiful thing when somebody has that kind of courage. It means they've grown, they've learned some lessons, and even if that's all you get is a text message or a phone call, and they apologize and they lay it on the line, that's good. It feels good to get that apology, because a lot of people don't ever get an apology for people that did them wrong. A lot of people never do. But it feels good, right? For those of you that are in a new relationship, when this person shows up, I don't think you're gonna be interested in hearing from them. So what's the important message for my Aries today? I think they're going to let you know that they know they messed up. They know why you cut ties with them. They know they said the wrong thing. They did. Good deal. A lot of you are in Empress energy, male or female. You're very loving and nurturing, caring for yourself, caring for others, but you know your power. You know you're empowered. Some of you are going to be married and having children when this person comes back. You're going to be in growth, like You may be pregnant, you may be having children, you may be growing your business or your finances in a beautiful way, in a very loving, nurturing relationship when this person comes back. There, I said it. Nurturing, loving relationship when this person comes back. And they may not like that. Okay? Because this person apparently wants to they may try to ruffle your feathers. They want to invest, right? So you may get somebody who is very stubborn, that wants you regardless of whether or not you're in a relationship or not. So again, you may end up having to block this person depending on how this turns out, because that Three of Swords could be a third party. It could be in the future. Again, for a lot of you, this may be, if you're not in a relationship now, it may be in the future when this person comes in and wants to be involved with you, and they're not going to want to take no for an answer, because they're going to want to invest. Well, here you are, pregnant or having children and growing something beautiful and amazing in a new relationship for a lot of you, because a lot of you are saying, I don't even want a second chance here. I'm not interested in a second chance. But you may be really wanting that apology, right? Like, I waited. I wanted and desired this. And now you show up? But it might just be too late. It might be too late when they show back up. And I'm going to have to say that with what I'm seeing here and the corner to corner here, that Wheel of Fortune could be years from now. They show back up. It could be time has passed or time will pass and this happens. Okay? I don't know how much time has passed for some of you. Some of you 4 or 5 years. Some of you not that much. But I believe for the majority of you, you're not interested in it because you've already made the decision to move on with somebody else, and you're happy and looking amazing in a beautiful, loving, nurturing connection when this person finally steps up and says, I apologize, I shouldn't have done what I did, whatever, whatevs, and doesn't want to hear the no because you've moved on. Well, fuck, it's so sad, too bad. How long have I been waiting to hear from you? And you now come back when I've got it going on? Yeah. No. And there's a one or two of you, this person may see that you're doing well financially and they want to come in and invest then because you're doing well financially. I don't know how. Maybe you get a great job, you're doing well financially, and they're somebody that is very materialistic, or they're a gold digger in some way. Be careful for that they're looking for a safe place to land, and don't allow that to happen. Okay? Don't allow that to happen. Okay. So they do want a new beginning. They feel left out in the cold. But my final message here is, and I've got Cancer, Scorpio, strong Cancer energy, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus. I feel like you've already moved on, or you're moving on, and you've left this person in the past. And this is one of those things where you really don't know when they're going to show up. We have no idea when they're going to show up to renew this or to have that fresh start. For a lot of you, for most of you, I'm not seeing major elements of healing like temperance and the hermit and things like that, or the star. So make sure that if you are interested in this person when they show back up, that you pay attention to the fact they don't want to just brush everything under the rug and act as if nothing ever happened. You may get an apology from this person, or an overpouring or an abundance of an emotional something from this person. But it's like they may just say what they say, give you that apology, hand you that big apology, and then act like nothing ever happened. It's not an actual heart-to-heart healing, growing communication. It's like, here's your apology. I owe you an apology. Here's your apology. Now can we get back together? Or can we just move on together? Or can we be together? Whatever. Be aware of that. I've had an experience like that before where I've already said, and they actually said this to me. I've already apologized. What else do you need me to say? Well, I don't feel comfortable with this apparently, or otherwise I wouldn't be asking or talking to you about this. Like, I want to feel sure and secure in what I'm doing. And if you're coming back at me with, I've already apologized once, why do you keep bringing it up? Because there's a lesson, there's a flow that has to happen between two people to heal and grow. And sometimes that takes time. You can't just be like, oh, you gave me an apology and think that everything is done now. Go. Wait. Just because you apologize doesn't mean that everything is fine. Doesn't mean that we just going to start right back over. There has to be a process there. So be aware of that. Anything further from Spirit for you? Love yourself first. Okay. Know what you're worth. Know what you're worthy of. And don't forget, this person was either deceptive or ghosting, or they kept things from you, or they were secretive, or they just haven't been around. So be aware, don't allow yourself to be duped. Don't allow yourself to be taken, and keep an open mind about this, because there are some of you where this person they're not healed. They haven't done their healing, or they're not really interested in getting to the nitty gritty and working things out with you. They just want to throw out that huge apology and be done with it. Like, this is it. That's all. Let's move on. No, wait, hold on. You're the one that caused all the problems here. You're the one that belittled me, or turned me down, or did whatever you did. Just because you apologize doesn't mean that I'm right back on your radar. Hold up. So keep those boundaries up, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Keep those boundaries up. You look like you're going to be in a very loving, nurturing relationship very soon, possibly within the next 2 months, meeting someone very loving and nurturing. They could have water in their chart. They could have earth in their chart. Okay, maybe even a little bit of a Libra energy in there too. But for most of you, you're not interested in taking this person back. There's been too much time, or there's been too much space, or there's too much distance between you and this person. And you have something absolutely beautiful coming in here. Either you're in it now, or you're going to be, when this person comes back. And they're not going to want it. They're a little bossy, quite bossy. It's almost as if, I'm showing up now. I'm here now. Take me back. Or let's do this now that I'm here. Now that I'm here and I'm ready. And I've apologized. Whoa. It doesn't mean that I'm just going to let an Empress and a Two of Cups go for somebody who didn't stand up and show up for me. No. Be aware of the charmers, y'all. Be aware of the charmers. Just because you say I love you doesn't mean I got to take you back. Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you today. If you would like a private session, get on my schedule. Links are in the description or pinned at the top of the chat. And this could be something that comes along in the future for you, or comes back along in the future for you. And I don't know how long. Others of you, if you're going to be dealing with this one very soon, know your worth. Make sure you ask the right questions, and make sure you're getting proper closure or proper healing in a connection. Don't just be like, oh yeah, they apologized. Okay, let's do this again. No, they got to be more than that. They got to tell you where they've been, what they've been up to. They got to reveal some things, because there's some moon energy on that, which says that they've been secretive or hiding things, or they're very mysterious. Don't let them get away with it. Stand up for yourself. Be the boss. You don't have to be mean about it. You can definitely be loving and nurturing and know that you deserve the best of the best. And if they're not bringing the best of the best, you get to choose what you do. Yes or no. Stay or go. Whether or not you talk to them or not. Till next time, namaste.